Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the No Degree Show. And this is, what number am I, folks? Yo. Should I do an introduction?
Sure. Yeah, we can do an introduction. Come on, change the atmosphere, shift it. You got control.
Right. This mean you can't take it personally. I show you I get just as mad as myself than I do at you, right?
Yes, you do. All right.
Okay, should I pause it again?
Keep going.
No, just keep going. You think you'll be able to find Ava? Come on, Queen. He like, fuck that bullshit. I ain't gonna know for about no degree. I'm gonna get my degree.
Yes, she will. It could be a trade, a degree, 4 years,
whatever
degree,
works.
whatever works for her.
Now that's cold. So who we got today on the show? Jabbar, who we got?
We got Jessica. We got Ashley.
Yay!
And we got Corn.
Woo!
He ain't put no season on that meat.
That's all right.
I know, right?
We got Jessica.
Very much so raisins in the potato salad.
We got Corn.
That basic introduction.
We going out the bat, so man, my good brother that I felt he gave some great advice off of. But I just want to know. I said, hey, let's shoot a lady show and let's get their perspective. What the fuck it is? Let's get their perspective off of it. How do y'all feel about the late, great
Oh, Lord.
Kevin Samuels?
Okay, I'm going to start.
Okay.
Because we were on a road trip, Michael and I.
Oh.
We were driving to Florida.
Whoa. Oh, whoa.
We
Go.
were.
Go.
Do you remember?
Yes, go.
And I was like, who is this? Who is this man just going off about women?
Was he just going off?
Now, I will say there were some good solid points.
Valid point.
They were very definitely some good valid points. But I'm just like,
Talking about, why does every time when Kevin Samuels brings up, females always talking about when he's going off?
Because it's opposite of their perception.
I mean, but it is different from what we usually hear. You know, he was really, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because there were some valid points.
From what you usually hear.
Because it is, nigga.
Right. I mean, it's just different.
I mean, I'm on your side, but nigga, that was dumb.
I won't say it's so much because this is the misconception. When you have real friends, your real friends hold you accountable
Absolutely.
the way that Kevin Samuels held women accountable.
Dope.
Correct.
Stop. Wait.
So-
Ashley, wait. Jessica, Kwana, finish. I know.
So y'all was on the way to Florida?
So we was on the way to Florida, and this is where that was my first experience with Kevin Samuel. So I think it was pretty cool because it wasn't a video; it was just like a podcast. We would just listen to it. Well, it was a video,
But y'all were listening to it.
right? We were just riding, and
that ass for
it's
6 hours.
right. We had a good overnight trip, and we was putting the pedal to the metal. But no, I mean, I think it was very good. You know, I think there were many valid points, and it was definitely not something that you hear on quote unquote mainstream on a regular basis.
Before they go, do you think that he offered some insight on some things that you just didn't think about as a woman?
I definitely think he gave insight on many things because, and not for me, I would say that I've been so blessed to be able to have a woman's perspective who was married for 50 something years. Yeah. And so a lot of stuff that he said, and even my grandmother Dolores.
Oh, Grandma Dolores, my bad. Oh,
right.
oh.
And Michael's met her. Yes. And she was very in that space like.
She's very dope.
Like, hey, I wear rollers when my husband not home because when he get home, I'm cute.
I'm always a lady.
I'm popping, okay? She said I'm serving drinks. And so even just being able to kind of take a step into that like femininity and, you know, playing a different role than what we maybe see right now. I see where Kevin Samuels was going with it, where he was, you know, maybe the delivery could have been
That's what I think
his delivery.
What you think about his delivery?
I think it was more so like raw, straightforward, like straight bam.
Right.
Like, hey, it is what it is. Like, hey, this is what I think, and it is what it is.
Right.
Because I really didn't follow him.
Why you didn't?
I don't know.
Was it something that turned you off about him? Or he just went on your radar?
He wasn't in my radar. You know, I didn't really learn about him until his death, like his passing. So I watched one of his videos. I do agree on some of the things that he did say. I think it was just more so of his delivery. It was more so of his delivery. But I did agree, with some of the things that he did say. But he's, just so raw and uncut.
It cut. It's so
Yeah,
raw
cut
and
deep.
uncut that it cut.
And that's what it is. It hit below the belt
Cuz,
sometimes.
what you think, Justin?
I think Kevin Samuels was a shock jock. I think that
He understood exactly what he was doing.
Absolutely.
I think that he wanted clickbait. He wanted to make money. He knew how he was gonna make it. I feel like his
Oh, that's a long
philosophy.
S. That was a gay S.
Yes, honey. I think his philosophy had merit.
That's not nice.
I think his philosophy had merit, but it was lost. It was lost in the delivery. Nobody. It's just like if you're a parent and you yelling at your kids not hearing shit, but you yelling. And so that's what was the tragedy of Kevin Samuels. He had so much to offer, but people who needed to hear, like the women who he was talking to, they couldn't hear it over the delivery. So now it's a tragedy.
I feel like what the delivery did is create what we're having now, the conversation about these things. You see what I'm saying? So,
It kind of shut the table.
Right. So before Kevin Samuels, people weren't being held to no type of standard in nothing.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
Even against the
Because-
whole woman aspect, I think he also.
Bar is so extreme.
I think-
you ain't gonna play no middle field. You're not gonna generalize.
Hey,
You just
if that's
gonna
what we
say-
wanna
It's
be.
great to have that
If that's what he stand
yeah.
on, that's what he stand
Yeah,
on.
No, I love him.
He's kind of unbiased. He has a unbiased.
I don't know.
That
Some
don't-
things.
Unbiased it's a thin line between unbiased and retarded. I love
Oh my
you, bro.
gosh.
I love you, bro.
That's his point of view. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all
That's
are
his point of view.
You can say that about Hitler.
Okay, honey.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Go ahead,
honey.
Go ahead. You can have.
You trying to really get thrown off the.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's the tragedy of Kevin Samuels, because I think that he did offer a lot to both men and women,
Right.
But because he even himself had stated that you have to say the thing to get the people to look at it, and so people were looking, but nobody could benefit from what he was saying because. Even right before he died, women over 35 are left over. And, I'm like, bro, like, I understand what you're saying, but people ain't getting married at 23 no more.
Yeah.
People
No.
ain't having babies or
But
feeling
was
that the
getting
need
married
to
at
have.
23 better than
Well, no, but traditionally speaking,
Maybe back
women,
then.
a long time ago, women wanted to be married by 23,
Whose
24.
tradition?
Society's
Society.
tradition.
What's society?
By the
White
American
America.
dream.
Yeah,
White America.
Why are we following
Western-
their rules?
We're not.
We're not
That's
saying no. I'm not saying that we have to follow the rules. What I'm saying is Kevin Samuels talked about women that were of a certain age, of a certain
The
size,
modern
of a
woman.
certain right. He talked about them in a way that led people to believe that they were no longer viable.
So
Gender.
you can find you
I
a
think
great
it's double
you can-
standards when it comes to that.
Okay.
Like if a man have,
Multiple partners.
multiple partners, oh, he's the man.
That's what I'm about to
But when
speak
a
to,
woman has, slept with men, oh, she a hoe, she a freak, she a thot.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to speak to and why. Her. No,
But why?
But I'm trying. I'm finna give you that. Go ahead, Bar. Say something.
I'm gonna say why. The reason why is. Go ahead. I ain't gonna
No,
go why.
no.
I'm gonna let him say what he gonna
Let
say
him share
first.
his
We're being
piece.
transparent. Why?
The reason why is because, all right, men look at their woman, right? We ain't talking about no girl
Sorry.
or nothing. I'm talking about my wife, my woman, right? Men look at them as she's the purest. She has to be the purest. The number one.
Say it with your chest. What you just say?
She has to be the purest.
I disagree.
Oh, okay.
The number one reason. The number one reason for that is of knowing that. Now, all right. Granted, everybody is gonna know that. You know what I'm saying? If that's your, you know what I'm saying. If you have a child, that's my child, right?
Today, Jabbar.
But the number one reason for that is to make sure that the female that I'm sleeping with, I ain't got to question if she has a child, if that's my child or not. Because I know she don't have multiple partners out there. I know she ain't sexually active like that. She's only sexually active with me.
But what about her past? Will you be forgiving of her past before she got with you and she had like multiple partners?
That's a subject separate.
But that's what we talking about,
That was
right?
the
Alright, see that?
subject.
No. See that? No. Because if you're outside,
Give me the microphone. Dude. Okay.
That was the current subject.
Yeah, we're talking about the past.
We love you,
We're
Bob.
talking
Round
about
applause,
the
my
past.
brother.
Not if she's loosey goosey right now.
Yeah,
Right.
cold nigga. He gonna get better. Give him a little time.
He
So-
got me.
Do,
I done come back to my thoughts.
at? Bro. Q. That nigga said, don't want to bond on.
Stop that.
Booyaka. Hey, you watch Water Boy?
Y'all terrible.
Yeah, I know. You remember that? You that time by Boucher?
Oh yeah.
Sipping time.
My mama said. Okay,
man,
let's
fuck
get
all
back.
y'all niggas.
Let's come back.
Jabari, it's all love. It's all love, Jabari. It's all love.
Y'all kick my ass. My goddamn point gonna come around. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I lost my train of thought.
To what she was talking about, but that was not.
Because I was like, okay, what about her past? Like, you talking about them being together now?
But nah, it really went to that first initial question that you asked me first. That's what I was answering.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, that's true. The
Can I bring
man
it back?
wants the lady
Yeah,
to
bring it
be.
back. Come on. Shit.
The man wants the lady to be pure. That's the point.
Why the snow?
And this day and time, do you
Some men still,
Ain't
some
hell, man.
some
You
men
don't
still
podcast
do
Hold on,
that.
wait, but time out, y'all.
Hell.
Time out, Jabari. This is the thing, because you did say the word pure, and this is the thing. Today, with everything being over sexualized,
Yes.
everything being
Y'all
like
silly.
I'm gonna give you a quick story. Quick story.
Tighten up, you two.
Quick story. When Jordan and Makai were 6 and 8, they got caught watching porn. Right? They got caught watching porn.
you call
Wait. They were 6 and 8.
When?
They got caught watching porn because the night before, D-Man, Jeremiah, and Isaiah had been watching it. So the next day, they wake up and they like, we
They're
want to see
curious.
too, right?
They're
they get a whipping.
curious.
But this is the thing that freaked me out, right? I wasn't mad about that because I knew who they had been with. I asked Jordan, I said, Jordan, what happened? So he tell me what he did. You know, I went to the URL. I typed in naked women. But don't worry, mommy, it was free.
Oh, he
was 6.
Said, Mom,
He was
I didn't
6.
charge you
Yeah.
anything.
Don't worry,
didn't
mommy,
charge
it was
you.
free. So to your point of purity, that's subjective.
farce
because
today.
at 6 years old, my son realized porn was free. You know what I'm saying? And when we was growing up, you know, it was like you got to watch the little squiggly lines on the pay-per-view channels. You know what I'm saying?
Or the
so
books, the
purity is
Playboy
subjective.
books.
But okay, back up, Mike, you saying?
Wait, no, that's a dope point. I also. Should I risk it?
Jabari, don't lose your voice.
Don't look. Stand in there.
Just make sure it's on topic.
Okay, to my point. To your point, right?
In a few words, that's what they say in an interview. In a few words,
Let's just circle back to my point
share
any
your
goddamn way.
experience.
Yeah. But even in that, in what you're saying, so your 6-year-old didn't even. He wasn't even talking about the sexual part in your conversation.
Well, no. What I'm saying, but wait a minute. But what I'm talking about is that your
The
point
pure
of
aspect.
a woman showing
It
up
should be
pure.
pure.
There is a fine line between what purity looks like today.
2022.
That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, we solid.
They even have, everything. So, like you said, it's
Hypersexualized.
Even Disney. Even
I've
the
been looking at
cartoons,
prom
like,
pictures of girls 17, 18 years old, and they
They
got on
their
pasties.
thigh out. They got on pasties.
At prom, they got pasties on
They
at
got
prom, and I'm
shears
like,
on.
Yeah.
what the hell?
With
But,
and pink curls and like the
whole dress,
in a
a
shawl. Your arms can be out.
right. So
And we
when-
couldn't wear makeup to prom. But I know my mom didn't allow me.
So when it come
Me
down
either.
to the word that I use that I probably mispronounced, sexual acceptance. What Jabari is referring to when he say purity.
No, it leads into this whole toxic masculinity
Okay, hold
that
on.
a man
Wait.
wants a woman that is just like, oh,
Who doesn't
she's
have a
so
track record.
sweet.
Hold on.
She
We
haven't
do.
been with
We
nobody
do.
but
That ain't
men.
got nothing to do about being toxic. That ain't got nothing to do with masculinity. You can take the weeniest motherfucker on the globe.
I think it has to do with y'all ego too.
Okay, that's cool.
Sorry,
but
that's
y'all-
the better word.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it just
It's
softer.
y'all ego.
It's softer, but y'all referring to the same thing. Y'all referring to the same thing. And if you take somebody, you'll take whatever in the world. The softest, nerdiest, they ain't been outside.
Who you talking about, Russell Wilson?
Because Russell Wilson.
But he accepted
Whoa.
all of
That's
sis.
basically who he just named.
But
No, I
but he
didn't-
I love
accepted.
me a Russell Wilson.
That's basically who he just named.
Right, don't nobody want them.
Not saying there's nothing wrong with it though.
Hold on,
Right.
wait. But to your
Wait,
point,
wait.
what? But your question was sexual acceptance.
Yes,
So, what
hold on.
part of sexual?
I'm finna tell you. I'm finna tell you why men take that notion what Kevin Samuel was speaking to get back on topic for real. Get his ass with chicken wing. What he's speaking to is yes. Is it sort of a double standard for men and women when it comes to that aspect? Yeah. Yes, it is. Whoa. I will not allow you to relinquish power. And I'm gonna tell you why. You actually have laws that say you can't take this pussy. You actually have,
Okay.
if certain things happen, if certain things go on, you have to allow that to be accepted. Mm-hmm. You have to allow it. So it's also the state, not just the state of being submissive, but it's also the state of saying this is okay. And if that happens and it's not okay, you actually have laws to say no, you can't do that.
Right.
They say we do, but we really don't. So all I'm speaking on is just like that also come with a certain amount of responsibility. That also means, hey, with laws being behind,
You saying if the state and the law values,
but you allow that pussy
Are
to
you
go.
talking about legal laws? Or
Yeah.
like- oh, okay. I'm like, okay.
But
Right.
I'm not just speaking on that solely. Okay, I slow it down just a little bit. So think about this. So you have to allow a man to do what he do to you sexually.
Consensual.
Yes, it have to be. Now they say it have to be consensual to us too, though. But do y'all believe that's the same? 3 women. Do y'all believe it's the same? Be honest.
That both
I
parties
don't.
have to be.
Okay, that's one. You say yeah. What you think, Justin? I mean, not Justin. Kwana. Be honest, darling.
no.
And you say yeah.
That both parties have to be.
No, I'm not talking
I don't
about
think
what
that
quote
men-
unquote should be right.
We're
but
not
I'm
talking about
saying,
morally. We're
I don't
talking
think
about
that
in the eyes of the
boys-
law.
If a woman took something
He'll be
from a
mad
man
at
and the man say, "Hey, she took this from me," would
Sexually.
you think that? Do you
A
think that woman
coward
would be doing
or-
35 years in prison?
No.
No.
Okay, so wait. So all I'm
He'll
saying,
be made fun of like you.
Right.
you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. A
So,
coward. Or,
so, but listen, that comes with a certain amount of responsibility.
I get it.
You got to accept it, and not only that, you got the law saying, "Hey, you cannot do this to this woman." Not saying it's all handled fairly. That's
Right.
not what I'm saying.
We're
I'm
just
not
talking about
saying
black and white.
fuck 15 niggas. Can I? be wrong?
yeah, but it was consensual.
You don't
I
fuck
told him it
15
was okay.
niggas
Like,
in 2 months.
So what?
Cool. No. Are we saying
But
that?
it was
wait.
consensual. I told him it was
wait,
okay.
That's
Like,
what
yeah.
I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you saying so what? Are we saying it? So what?
This up too. Just like we see it right now in the whole in the industry. We done seen many females that have been passed around
Everybody sleep
these
with
rappers.
everybody. Yeah.
But I bet you somebody like you said on a Columbia Drive on the County Road, they want to get with the baddest that's done mess with Future, cause she like, oh well, he messed with Future. She let Future hit. She can pull that one.
Well, Future actually hit one of my women that I was actually
Oh God!
in a
See, look,
relationship
you
with.
hear the
How did that
ego?
make
You hear
you-
him beating his chest, right? You hear him beating his chest,
And Future he's a good guy.
honey.
He's a good dude.
Don't nobody care.
I met him personally.
We don't
Let me tell
care.
you something.
Your woman don't care.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh God!
Anyway,
Look. Going back to your point, actually, you were saying
Oh Lord!
We got 5 minutes left. I got to scramble it together.
What you got, Jabbar? He was parched.
I forgot what was the last thing you just said.
I said that women are more forgiving.
Oh
Like,
look. No, she was saying something. She was saying something about.
I agree, and I
All right,
think
look.
that he.
We are.
Nah, women are
Like,
more
I mean,
forgiving. But look,
y'all can
Mike
come
was
with
saying-
3 kids, this and that, and we were like, you know what? I'm gonna look past that because I see his potential. But potential is all.
That's a
may not
whole nother
always
show.
Right.
So
That's
think about
a
this.
whole nother
You asked-
show.
you
But
asked-
if I come with 3 kids and this and that, nah, I can't fuck with her.
Michael
She got
told me
three-
if I
three
came with
kids.
any kids, he won't want nothing
He
to do
won't
with
want
me.
to fuck with you, but he
and
got
that's-
2
that's
kids, and you're
straight-
forgiving
that's
it, and you
straight.
accept his kids.
That's straightening my point too. So you just asked, why my past matters so much?
Yeah,
right?
because
Mike-
that's my past.
Right, that's your past. But look what Mike just said. Y'all have to give the okay for us to have sex.
That's a
right.
big
Y'all have to. If y'all don't say it's okay, and do you know how hard it is for a man to get that okay?
Well, let me tell you something.
So-
A woman,
so-
a
look,
woman
just think
gonna
about it.
already know if she gonna have sex with a man.
But we don't.
She already know that.
We don't. See, y'all already hate
How many times did a woman knew that she was gonna get that man that ooh-wop? And wait, move
From the
niggas,
first
I'll tell
time
you.
she meet him.
No, cool. But
Right.
how many times did she change her mind before that even happened?
Exactly.
Like that's
I'll
all.
be honest, you gotta do
actually
some
have-
sucker shit for her to change her mind.
Cool, but guess what? Y'all have all the responsibility, all
Of
the
course.
control,
Power of the P.
move,
It's
and once you
we
give
hold the
that
power.
up, you give that up,
You don't
it's-
want the leftovers.
It's
Everybody
like,
have-
no, that's a tall mountain to. I ain't talking about Lakeisha, Dreka, Monica, Tiffany. Shout out to Trouble. I'm just saying though. Hey, still on the road. Hey. All I'm saying is though, once you give that up, like that's a big
That's it.
feat to a motherfucker who try like it
I
like
captured my prey.
Right. That's what.
But
That's
how do
that's
y'all
that's
think
how
that
people
make
go
us
to.
feel when we see some of the women that you all have slept with. Like women, we don't want nobody that anybody can have.
Ooh.
Anybody can touch you. I don't really want you.
Ooh.
But y'all looking at it from a different lens.
Right,
No.
but
No.
no,
No.
double standard.
No.
No, it's a double standard. That
If you let the
benefits-
ball-
If any woman can touch you, I don't want you.
If you let the
Let
ball
me ask you a
head
question. Why
can't
do
do
females
nothing for
complain
you.
about double standards that benefit men, but y'all don't say nothing about double standards that benefit y'all?
Well, this is a show about women, and I'm gonna just say this real
Right.
quick.
She
killed
That's
me
what
on
we're
that
talking
one.
about.
As
That's
we
what we're
bring
talking
it
about.
on in.
What she
Killed me
just
on
said
that
is
one.
a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Too often people
Yes.
women get I get what you're saying as it relates to like we do give the permission.
Mm-hmm.
But we also like the easiest example to kind of bring it in is when we get cheated on.
Yes.
We get cheated on, and men don't need a reason to cheat. A woman don't have to give a man a reason to cheat. I'll say that, not all the time. And sometimes it'll be like an old man told me one time, baby, a man will cheat on you because she was red and you chocolate.
Yep.
Oh.
She can be the most busted up ass red bone bitch sleeping on an air mattress in her grandmama basement, because it ain't the air mattress that's the problem, it's your granny basement that's the issue. And men will still hit. And so to Ashley's point, it's just like, damn, like that's what it was, like,
Right.
Like what? And so
You
to
don't
bring it-
value
to
your
bring it
PP, so
right. So why should I?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
if we want to get a
I put a
little,
Trojan on.
no,
that
not
nigga, I don't
all
want
of
you.
them,
Right.
not all of
'Cause
them.
guess what?
And if
Not
that
all
bitch
of
dry,
them.
it
12
broke.
months later,
Not
a bitch
all
talking
of
about
them.
she pregnant.
I know
Then
some.
what? You didn't
So-
respect our situation enough to.
If you don't value your own PP, and not maybe you do, but some don't, and they
but
want to
wait a
hit
minute.
the baddest, the fattest booty, the
Well,
strip
black men don't
club.
cheat.
But let me tell you something about a woman. A woman.
Show, can we in the
If she
show?
cheat, wait, we gonna have a bigger bag.
Oh no!
Bigger status. That's
I have learned.
because we gonna get our get back.
But hold on, just to bring it back to the value.
Kawana, you got your get back?
No, I don't know.
But I'm just
Nah.
saying,
You know what she talking about. She
If
just
a woman
said
get her
women gonna
beat,
get their
let me
get
tell
back.
you.
I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Jabbar,
Yours.
before your girl cheated on you, did you cheat on her first? Did she find out?
Come on, baby, you got it.
Nope.
So we talking about. That's all I'm saying
though. A
though.
bigger bag, a bigger whoop,
Oh, you.
in more motion than you need.
Q, put your pistol up. Put the
I never
pistol.
cheated on my husband. Never. Even when we was in,
I've never cheated on Michael.
Shit I got is priceless, bro.
I ain't never cheated
Oh
on
my
Corona.
God.
I never cheated
I
on you.
have had the same
Once I
penis
took it
for 10
serious.
years.
Oh, honey, don't you? Okay, everybody.
Once I took it serious.
Quiet on the set.
No, it's time to
Quiet
shut
on the
show
set.
down.
No. Quiet on the
No.
set. Quiet on the set. This is Darling speaking to her honey.
Oh.
Don't do that. Michael said, "Oh, I never cheated on her.
Once
we
it-
made the decision." But that's not the point. It's about you holding your penis valuable and not sticking it in whatever random.
My penis been in
Okay.
some dark places.
Well,
I'm just glad.
I'm just
glad.
not speaking on mine.
I'm just glad.
no.
It ain't no bumps on this motherfucker.
Oh
okay?
my God.
Okay.
That's
Can
why I
we end
said
the show?
Liz must have been praying.
Okay.
I said Grandmama Liz was praying.
I had a plan. How many you done robbed all these?
Grandma Liz was praying, okay? Grandma Liz was praying.
I could have sworn it's supposed to be about us.
It was supposed to be about us.
Right.
No,
You see, they always gotta add their
No, I
2
fucked up
cents
the
in.
first go round. Damn. Okay, I just
Nobody said nothing about
This
the
is
first
all
go
about
round.
y'all. All these questions stem from y'all.
Yeah.
This is
No.
all
But
about
one
y'all.
thing about a woman, she's gonna get her get back though.
She's gonna get her get back.
What? Oh, I'm gonna leave that alone.
No, ask. I still want you to ask, even if it's not.
I haven't got
What's
no
the
get back.
Where does get back?
What is get back? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you.
Nah, you
That's
No,
it.
no,
Is
she
that still on?
said.
He said I got my eyes on you.
Wait, no.
Okay, one thing about a woman.
No, we
I'm talking
Let's
about
go.
me.
Okay,
go.
let's hear it.
Wait, hold.
Quiet on the set.
If you're faithful to me, I'm gonna be faithful and loyal to you. My husband hasn't. Well, Quincy hasn't gave me a reason to get a get back because I feel like he should respect me enough to never let a woman have one up
on you.
And I would never give a man to have one up on him because I respect him. I would never want my husband to be in these Atlanta streets looking for food. But once you break our trust and our bond, I'm gonna tell you now.
Ain't no once. That's it.
I will
It
get
ain't
my
happening.
get back.
What is get back?
What is get
She's
back?
gonna get a dude with a bigger bag, a bigger penis, more motion.
Is that satisfaction?
Yeah, because
It's gonna hurt your ego.
It's gonna
It's
hurt
gonna hurt your ego.
Okay,
So
let me
is
hold on. Let me get back.
It's
You talking
gonna
about
hurt
get back.
your
I'ma tell you what
ego.
get back is.
Is it all about her?
Oh, and
hurting
we
her?
can get
Oh no,
nasty.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Because you gonna feel it.
I
Oh,
think
the
you
woman
with Justin.
gonna
I never
get
see it
nasty.
coming.
Hold on, Ashley.
Justin, let
Hold
me
on,
ask
Ashley.
you this real quick. Is it all about her and the man ego once we cross that line?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you why that's the center.
Okay.
That's where you
That's
live.
the nucleus. I'm gonna tell you
Tell
why.
them just because.
Okay.
Because like Ashley said earlier, women are so forgiving.
Yes.
So when we in it with a man, we are
We're
forgiving.
in it.
If today all you because I ain't never been
that ain't it.
stigmatized.
That ain't it.
And I done had some good dick.
That ain't it. I done had it good, and that's not it.
Wait a minute, women. When we are in it with a man, we are very.
You gotta go
forgiving.
home, and you gotta stay in this home. So y'all
We
better
are very
watch it.
forgiving. And when I say we are forgiving, if you do have a couple months where all you can do is slide in and bust it out real quick, and we just get a little bit of something, we're gonna be like, all right, he working, he a little distracted, he's stressed out, he this. We will. When a woman is really in it with a man and she knows that he is really, really trying.
Yes.
We will put our wants and our needs on the back burner.
Yes.
So when you have the unmitigated gall, to fucking cheat or throw your dick around or spend the money on a bitch that was supposed to go towards the light bitch. Like when you have the unmitigated gall, when we feel like we've sacrificed so much, that's why your ego is shit to us.
Yeah.
When it comes to the get back. Wait a minute, don't cut me off. It's shit. So we will choose a man who we feel like
Got a
in
bigger bag.
Kevin Samuel's words is of higher value, and that value might be a bigger dick,
A bigger bag.
a bigger bag,
More
it might be
motion.
more motion. It might even be availability in time. Whatever that is, that's why. That's why it don't have nothing because if you were trifling enough to cheat when we already have put so many of our needs on the back burner as to give to the overall well-being of the household, then you goddamn right to get back and the big and
feel it.
but past that. The bigger get back is that we gonna show up, we gonna smile, we gonna keep cooking, and you gonna be like, damn, I know I fucked up. Why did it
And guess what?
Ooh, you heard?
Mike,
You heard?
guess what? Tell that nigga, I would not leave my family. I'm not leaving my husband. I'm not leaving my kids.
So that's why it's paramount. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like you would never know.
Dun, dun,
That's
dun.
the difference.
I ain't leaving my family.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
My kids need their daddy.
Because I can't speak for a lot of women, but most women, the average woman, it's not about you knowing what we did. It's about us knowing what we did and got away with it.
See, y'all will go fuck with a bitch because she got a big ass,
She'll make a scene.
But the hoe ain't got nothing going on.
She'll make a scene. You'll tell on yourself.
Right.
I'm telling you, the Lord tells it all.
Yeah.
All of it comes to the light.
Men has a routine, and when y'all break their routine, we already know what's going on.
And we might not even say
that. One thing about a woman, she can see it right in her face, but she's not gonna say anything. She gonna keep it so player. Like, you know what? I seen it, but guess what? I'm not gonna address it. I know what's going on. You don't know what I know what's going on.
Gentlemen, as we wrap up the show,
Woo, woo, woo.
Come on, Mike. You said you was gonna get our ass. What you got to say? You asked about the ego. So that's what that is about.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Go on, get my ass. I'm ready.
what you got, honey? You okay, honey? I love you.
What you have to say, Quincy? Say it. This is a transparent
Ava
podcast.
said, let's
the
hear
lady
about it,
show.
Dad.
No, but we want to hear what you all have to say.
So that's your ultimate purpose, just getting at the ego, right?
No. We're talking about.
No, I'm just saying, if a man cheats, y'all just.
Well, no, I won't say the ultimate purpose because the ultimate purpose is we've sacrificed, so now we're gonna make ourselves happy first.
We want to,
That's the ultimate.
Okay, let me
But
ask you
as
this.
it relates to the get back,
What if you can't bruise his ego?
You
because
can.
of the
Yes,
fact-
you can.
It's
because
not
of
a
the fact
can.
that he knows. You might be a certain female that ain't never going nowhere, and he knows that.
Jabari.
That's what he thinks.
Hold on, Ashley. Hold on, Jabari. You've never experienced what Lil Mike experienced with Kawana, so you don't understand. You don't understand. If I ever cheated on Jonathan, I'm gonna have to hide out at somebody's house for a long time.
I hid that at my own house, and somebody showed up at my house, and I didn't cheat.
I'm gonna have to hide out because, and this is just my opinion. I don't know. He might be like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? He might, but just based on how he loved me, it's gonna be a massacre. Cause men can't handle the way men can't handle that the way a woman can.
Correct.
So I get what you saying. What if he's nonchalant?
I ask you this
We
question.
may cry a little bit. We may lose a little week. Look, let me say.
But she gonna get
after
dressed.
Like 2 weeks.
She
a
gonna
week
go
or two,
out.
Yeah.
If
Somebody gonna be in her DMs.
We may lose
You
like
won't set the
5
whole world on
pounds.
fire?
And then she snatched at that point. She done lost some
I'm trying to
5
be like you when I
pounds.
grow up.
What he say? What was the question?
I asked him if you, not saying you would, but if you not disrespect, if you embarrass him out in these streets, wouldn't he set the world on fire? He
She
said
wouldn't
no.
be his wife if she felt like she had to
He
do that.
trusts me.
That's the thing.
He trusts me.
No, it's over.
Right, but I would never put him in that situation.
Right, but that's you missed what I said.
Yeah.
You missed the key thing I
if
said.
he break our trust, and yeah,
The key thing
He
I
has
said.
never-
The key thing I said was he may never know.
correct.
So
You
I could not.
Women, but no women, you can never know.
Because the real of it is, like she said, nigga, I ain't leaving my husband.
Or my
I love my
family.
husband, and he just did some fucked up
The
shit.
shit.
So I'm telling you right now, you act the fool if you want to. I'm gonna help him
Let me
bury
tell you
it.
something.
I'ma help him bury it.
So let me tell you something. Until he married, Auntie Mary got a kid that may not be Uncle Joe, but Uncle Joe don't know that.
You conniving,
He don't know.
dusty ass.
Ooh, don't you say
He don't
dusty.
know.
You should say sharp because that takes skill.
He red and
That's what I'm
and Bobo and Eric, they dog skin.
Blackfoot.
But guess what? Uncle Joe don't know. So Aunt Mary taking that secret to her grave. Her sister them know,
Get out
but
of
you
here.
don't know.
Pussy all up Keller Road.
But guess
Stop
what?
When that
it.
But
motherfucker
guess what?
meet Glenwood.
She up there cooking dinner, making love to Uncle Joe. She got them keeping the
Y'all dirty.
Ass woman show. This gonna be the first
She
and
still
last motherfucking show on the number 3 show.
She still making love to you.
Shit is over.
That shit impossible. Digital loss. Stay away from all these imposters. Keep a bad bitch on my roster. Paul Colossus. Nigga, I'm a numb. Colossus.